Katie Clegg-Mckeown, please.
To the CEV SCA Zonal Beach Volleyball Tour. We are here at our final for our women's match. It is Alexis Crusey and Katie Barbour against the other Scottish pair, Beattie and Ferry Wallace. With me, I've got Matthew Allen, who's playing earlier in this tournament, and we're just going to be chatting to you throughout this game. What do you think, Matt?
Okay.
Yeah, good to be here. Weather's nice and dark. It's not raining anymore.
Absolutely coming down, but it is nice and clear now.
Kitty, you. Left.
Sometimes you just have to be lucky with that.
Yes.
Great. She absolutely was.
Mine. Come on, Kate.
Come on, let's go! From Beattie. Really experienced player. This is her and Wallace's
Okay, Marlon.
first year playing together.
Katie, you.
Come on! Let's go!
Great start
Katie, in. Line over.
Great shot from Katie.
Great shot right off the hands. There's no getting that one up.
Nope, just getting started now.
Absolutely. Alexis Crusey back to serve. She's only just started playing for Scotland. Born in American, still American, but she's now got her Scottish citizenship.
Yep, went to Yale, I believe.
She did go to Yale, so she is a smart cookie, as well as a
Good
great
volleyball.
volleyball player.
This is her and Katie's second tournament together, as Katie usually plays with Rachel Morrison, who's going to Tennessee just now.
Behind you.
So I would say it's going pretty well for the second tournament. Great, aggressive. That's what you like to see.
It is a nice, big, hard swing that just ricochets off the hands. That's the kind of hit you want to hit.
That's what I like. I like aggressive.
And then you can sprinkle in the soft stuff.
Yes.
Another big swing. This final's going to be full of big swings.
Big celebration from the one.
You can tell she's fired up.
Yep.
So we have reached a total of 7 points in the match. So they have done their flip. Beattie back to serve.
Katie.
Great pass from Katie.
Line.
Lefty from Barry.
Tactical on the second one over. Now you wouldn't really be able to tell just now, but about 15 minutes ago, it was absolutely pouring down.
Yeah, it was a
Kitty,
pleasant
you.
drive down, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah,
Right.
read that well.
Oh, so much clear on the refs here.
Yes, he's called a left. There was a bit of palm involved in that. But you know those first ball contacts, you never know what they're going to call.
Yeah.
Or not called.
Oh, yes,
Katie, you.
We fake from.
Okay.
Maybe we see a timeout here. That's 8-2.
It's quite a strong start for Beattie and Wallace.
I don't think Katie and Lex will be too concerned as they lost their first set in the semis.
They did lose the first one.
Kitty, you.
Ended up coming back and winning 3.
Yeah.
That's why we do 3 sets.
There's cool dig from Barry there.
Kitty.
Great swing.
That's a good
Great swing from Coutts.
They're getting lot
Cool.
of success whenever they go for those big swings.
I think if they keep doing that, they'll be absolutely.
To the serve.
Into the net. Because I'm no mastermind. I don't think that's great.
You're absolutely not going to score a point doing that. No way. It's just not possible.
No, no, it's not great. No, I spoke to Katie before the game and she said their basic plan was to just score more points in the last game.
Absolutely. Serve over the net. That's what I would do.
Oh, that's a great swing from Lynn. Experience coming through, finding that seam.
Absolutely. You can see the experience and able to find that open shot.
What, 10-3? Poor hand contact from Katie there.
Just goes
Time out. Yeah,
off to the
time
left.
out. There we go.
Yeah. Just need to reset,
Reset, chill out.
refocus.
Some people feel the pressure from finals.
Now I know Katie Barbour specifically. I've played against her in a lot of indoor matches, and she does tend to show up for the big games.
Yes,
So I wouldn't be surprised if they turn this one around.
definitely. She also won it last time Scotland won in Perth
Right?
with Rachel Morrison
Okay.
against England. The final was.
So she'll be looking to hold
Yes.
on to her title.
Yes, because it wasn't ran last year.
Yes.
But again, there's no reason they can't come back from this.
So Matt, you've been around quite a bit this weekend. What's some of your favorite experiences of this weekend?
I think just having the international tournament's been great. Getting to see the different levels from different countries, get to see how our country's developing, see the different juniors coming through. It's good.
Absolutely. I think it says a lot, being that we've got a fully Scottish men and women's final.
Yep.
So it certainly says something about Scottish volleyball.
Come on, I'm with you.
Oh, a bit of a disagreement here.
Lynn straight on the ref, but Katie being honest, as ever. Funny though, Lexi arguing, saying no touch.
You know, maybe she just didn't see it.
No.
Maybe she just didn't see it.
Swing out from Katie Barbour.
That's long, yep.
I think if they start going back to taking on Varry's block just outside of it, I think it'll be fine.
They are struggling to get their game going,
Yep.
but again, wouldn't be surprised if they
No.
bring it. But this Wallace Beattie team have definitely. Yep.
Katie right on the ref there.
A little left, right, left touching.
Yep. Now, I'm not very good, but I don't think that's in the rules.
That's not in the rules, no. I'm not a beach volleyball professional, however,
No.
you can't do that.
Deep serve from Katie Barbour.
Handled well by Beattie.
Oh, well read by
Shot.
Lexi. Great hands. Block from Varry. Big celebrations there.
They are hyped.
Lynn saying her hand hurts after that hand slap. Lexi on the ref about a net touch. Change of target for Lynn. We knock over. Great swing there again. I think most of Katie and Lexi's points have come off from tooling Varry's block. So I'm going to speak. She's going to speak to. No, just wiping her sunglasses.
Yes.
It's actually deceivingly warm.
It is, and the sun has come out.
No.
So it's bright and toasty. Perfect for some beach volleyball.
Can't complain.
Cannot. Now we're sat here in a covered tent.
just long from Lexi, but yes, we are in a covered tent, so if the rain does come on again, we are protected.
We're protected.
Which is the most important thing.
Yes. You've got to protect the assets.
Yes, and we are huge assets.
Absolutely. Wallace to serve.
Float. Digs it out the net. Oh. And again, there we go, tooling off the block.
Yep. It's a foolproof plan.
Yes, into the technical timeout, it's 15-6 to Lynn and Vary.
Now we'll get our rakers on. They've been doing an absolutely amazing job this entire weekend to make sure that these courts are nice and raked.
Apologies to people that can't hear us. We only have one mic between us.
We sure do, but we will do our best to share it and make sure that everything we're saying is heard, because it's all very important.
Apologies to people that can't hear us. We only have one mic between us.
Best to share it and make sure that everything we're saying is heard, because it's all very important. Katie Barbour back to serve. Just a bad read, I think, by Crusey. She thought she might be going into that line, but she found the cross, obviously.
Obviously. Now who's Lynn going to pick on here?
It's a toss-up, really. It's going to be Lexi.
Great call, Maddie. Look at that. Great wee pokey over from Katie there, using her experience.
Yes. Great experience.
Lexi with the float here. 2 line. A 4 and a 1 call from Katie. Katie peels. Well read by Lexi. That's a net call. Oh, I think there's a net touch there, but Katie's not sure. Ref didn't see it. Down ref didn't see it either. Now, after speaking to some of the players, there has been some arguments over ref calls recently over the weekend. I'm not one to comment because I'm very nice to refs.
Sure.
Just wide from Katie Barbour there.
Scores 18-7. Wallace back to serve.
Goes deep on Katie Barbour. Katie trying to use the block again. Vary just sneaks it through. Very loud. We've got a very biased crowd here. I think all of Ayr have come out to support Vary and Lynn. Now, I don't think that's very many people, but the whole of Ayr. Deep serve again. One-handed pass, still a perfect pass. Look at that. Cool, calm and composed.
That is one thing. Katie Barbour is a great passer. She'll get her hands on balls and you'll just not even, it can be, you think it's going anywhere, but she just gets it right on the money.
Net touch from Lynn there. And she's honest, she calls up. I like that from the final. Both teams have been owning up to the net touches.
Very respectable.
Yes, it keeps it clean.
Absolutely. You don't want any injuries. I know in the previous semi-final with Scotland and Monaco, there was some jumping into underneath the net, and it was, you don't really want to see any injuries. We've been very lucky to not have anything too severe this tournament, so hopefully let's keep it that way.
Touch from Katie, one arm again, and it just goes long. Very loud from this side as they get closer.
Yes, that's going to be set point for Beattie and Wallace.
And Varry takes it off the top of the net tape. You'd think she'd be able to miss the net tape, but there we go.
Set 1 to Beattie and Wallace.
As we say though, nothing new to Katie and Lexi as they lost their first set. Now it is heating up actually. In this black tent I am roasting. Some would say sweltering. We have got some volleyball legends down with us. Coaching team of Scotland this tournament has been Sean Cook, Rachel Gunn and the legend Sean Hendry has made an appearance back. Good to see the ex-players back. The court is getting very well looked after today. I'd say it's as smooth as an otter's pocket, some would say. Deep serve again. Can we see if we can get a different change of start? Look at that. I think Katie's just going for hands there. Misses by half a ball maybe.
Half a ball, but it is a good tactic because it was working for them a bit. They just need to find a bit more success in this next set to take it to 3.
Oh, look at that. Matrix. In the matrix. Great dodge from Katie Barbour there. Now, again, not clear on the rules, there not been many, but I don't think if you serve outside the blue tape, that's not great for your team. But again, who am I to comment on serving? I lost 2-0 this tournament.
You sure did. And it's better.
Oh, I think there's a net touch there, but I'm not sure. There we go. Very managed to miss the ball there. Not sure how to explain that, but here we are.
I sure can explain it. But back to your serving comment. It's certainly better to serve it, I would say, out of the blue tape than in the net. Because at least the other team has the opportunity.
Yep, there we go. As we see, Katie doing matrix again. Float serve on Varry. Handset. Oh, look at that. Katie right up there. A bit through the net there. I like that. I'm a fan of. And the ref's going to have a word with Lynn about her hands, taking it a bit deep. So the ref has said to speed up her set. Now, I'm not sure you get away with that in the Olympics.
You don't. And by speed up his set, he means have faster hands.
Oh, look at that. Come back with a knuckle over the net. Don't need to set if you just go on two.
Nope, yeah.
And I think that's that they're taking pride in their on-two ability.
And their tactical game.
Serve right on Katie Barbour there. How a backwards flipper. That, oh, look at that cam roll. Now the backward flipper comes back to my smooth as an otter's pocket comment, because otters have flippers.
That they do. Can't argue with you there, Matthew. Otters do have flippers.
And there we go, talking about out the back, serving out the back. Doesn't help either team. It's not great. I don't know why players keep doing that.
Yeah.
Rolls right into Lynn.
Ooh, cheeky little cut shot. Falls for Wallace. Not Wallace, Beattie. Apologies.
Now, I'm sure the players are going to be very hungry after this game. I don't know what you're having for dinner, Maddie, but I'm having tacos for dinner.
Nice. I haven't even thought that far ahead. So I'll get back to you on that one.
Line shot from Katie Barbour there. Tremendous.
Katie Barbour to serve.
Oh, tags the line. Now there's a saying for that, but I can't remember it.
It's in.
That's it. That's the saying. It's in. And into the net. There's been a lot of service errors here. Now, I can't count that high, but I think there's been a lot. I'm not sure.
Certainly more than 3.
That's my capability. That is my capability there.
Hopefully they start limiting these and we can get it back down to numbers that you can count to. Beattie with the serve. Passed nicely by Barbour. Ooh, just catches the line. Now Crusey and Barbour have taken the lead this game. As promised, we said they'd put up a good fight, and here they are.
Well left by Lexi there. I think that's her experience from Yale coming in. Intelligence.
Intelligence plays a key part in volleyball.
That's a great saying. That may be my next tattoo. Now, Lexi to serve here. Who will she pick on?
I think she's going Wallace. I was right. Ooh, a little
Just
second shot.
Some would say the postage stamp. I wouldn't say it, but some would say it. Who will Vary pick on here? Great touch from Lynn, but unlucky. Great swing from Lexi. As we say, high hands.
It's just working for him.
Now, some would say that Lexi looks like the famous American beach volleyball player April Ross. She's a multi-Olympian. Won a gold medal. Great swing there from Beattie and Wallace. And now it's actually 9-8 to Katie and Lexi. Great pass. On to, look at that. Smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. Nice serve from Lexi there. Bumps it up. And Vary managed to find the line after running it along the net tape. Now that's an interesting shot. I'm not sure how you train for that. But winners win. Winners just win.
They find ways. That serve is in. It was a good read. It was a good read by Beattie.
Yeah, nice shot.
Just goes right into the tape when she picks it up and just goes straight back down. And that's what happens sometimes.
Yep, I don't know if Lynn was trying to use the net there to give it an extra touch almost. Now I think Lynn's trying to use her experience to slow the game down here as Katie and Lexi are up 11-9. Deep serve on Vary. Hard swing, big celebration there. Into the technical. Vary and Lynn lead going into the technical here. They actually don't. My bad. That Shelley Patterson, who's on score, has turned the scoreboard early.
So we've got Crusey and Barbour with the lead, but just by 1 point. And yeah, it's anyone's game at this point.
Lynn here to serve as we get back at it. Nice pass from Lexi there. Great swing from Lexi. Deep cross. Just wealth of experience on this side of the net. Oh, just miscommunication there. And I think that comes from this only being their second tournament together. Nice pass from Katie. Great set from Lexi. Deep roll from Katie Barbour there. Great peel dag. Great chase down from Lynn there. And Lynn rolls it right into the net, and that comes back again. Again, I'm not a pro, but rolling it into the net doesn't help anyone.
It will not work. Got to make the other team play. That's what they say. Anyway.
Time out from Lynn and Vary here, trying to put Katie under pressure. Jeez, pressures for tyres though, I heard. 13-11 to Katie and Lexi into the timeout.
So following this game, we will have our men's final. Again, we've got two Scottish pairs. So we've got McKelvie and McHardy. And the other pair,
Ewan Fraser and Ben McHardy. Yes, brothers. Brother v brother. Now I wonder if the parents have those split shirts on. One burgundy, one white. I doubt it, but I wonder if Zion have linked them up.
perhaps they're just wearing a blue shirt to support both of them.
Very high intelligence there.
That's what I would do if it was me, but it's not. So we'll see what they're wearing.
Katie serving here. Deep serve. Vary takes it onto Knuckles. Knuckle onto. We've seen a lot of that this game.
It has been scoring for both pairs, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit more of it. One of the tactics that I've always played with is if it works, just keep doing it until they pick it up, and then you change.
Yep. Although some say it's not real volleyball. Swat. Oh, go, go, go. Now, that's what Lynn was shouting. I don't know if she was speaking to herself or Vary there. But the ball hits the sand, which means they get the point. Now, I think right now, Katie and Lexi's plan is going well with the score more points than the other team. Lexi with a high pass. A great dig from Lexi. Great trace. Look at that from Lexi. Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Some would say Sue Perkins.
Sure. It was a great up. It was a great up. Great job, Lexi.
And an ace from Lexi. Ace, cha, cha, cha. Side change, 16-12 to Barbour and Crusey here.
Yeah, Lexi and Katie are definitely coming out stronger this second. Maybe it just takes them a set to get warmed up, because this is what happened in the semifinal, and then they ended up taking it in 3. Just long on the serve now. Matt, we've talked about it all day long, till we're blue in the face even.
Blue in the face like blue on the lines. Now, it's just basics. I understand tough serving, but here we are. Nice pass from Lexi there. Knuckles, net touch from Vary as well. Here we go. Here we go. Coming into the last bit of the second set here.
I think we're going to 3, Matt, which is great because that means the people get to hear more of us, and that's what they're tuning in for, I think.
I've actually heard people have just muted, blacked out their tellies just to hear our voices. But look at that, great block from Katie there. Absolutely superb block.
If they have, they should absolutely turn it back on because this is some great volleyball.
Lynn on two, picked up by Lexi. Block from Vary, and a wee shout through the net there. It's getting a bit feisty here.
Fired up is how I would describe both of these pairs. Fired up.
Lexi calling for a touch here, asking Vary to own up to the touch here. The call is you heard it.
You can definitely see the frustration from Crusey on this one.
Yep, that brings us up to 18-16. Lynn to serve here. On to by Lexi.
Alexis Crusey, that's right. She wanted that ball put away, and that is what she did.
19-16 on the switch here. Lexi to serve.
They need 2 points to take this to a third set, and it's all to play for.
Nice serve from Lexi there. On to, just sneaks through Katie's arms. Katie shrugs it off though.
She's going to shake it off.
Nice. Now if some of you can't hear what's playing in the background, the song Taylor Swift's Shake It Off is indeed playing.
She got that serve in, and it worked for her, you know? She's got that ace. And they've only got 1 point to tie it up, Wallace and Beattie, so we'll see if they can do it.
Bit of chat through the net here, it's getting spicy. 19 each. Need a big push from Katie and Lexi here to finish it off. Or will we see Lynn and Vary take it in two, and we have a timeout here to put the pressure on Vary.
Bit of a tactical timeout, just trying to collect themselves, I think. Stop a bit of momentum, go into these 2 points, because you do have to win by 2, as you'll know.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Now, I wonder what's being said in the corners right now as the court gets raked.
That's a great question. Now, Matt, if you are Barbour and Crusey, and you're down a set, and you're tied 19-19, what are you talking about to try and get yourselves fired up to go and win the set?
Just do the basics, and it comes back to the Katie and Lexi's game plan. Score more points.
Absolutely, and I think if they stick to that plan, they will win. All they have to do is score more points than their opponent. So we'll see how they get on.
Here we have Vary serving to get his set back off here. Nice pass from Katie there. Swat from Vary. On two from Lexi and tags the line. Now, over the weekend I've heard one of the Northern Irish coaches saying a very nice saying. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And they made lemonade out of that.
They sure did. Hard to pick up that shot. We are at 20 all. It's going to come down to 2 points, folks. Lynn Beattie back to serve.
Nice pass from Katie there. Great touch. And it finds the back corner. Now Varry and Lynn have championship point. All the pressure on Lynn here. Now the saying is spin to win, will she spin? No, she doesn't. Oh, and she puts it in the net.
And that just won't work, Matt. It won't work.
It just doesn't work. And we're on to the side switch here, 21-21. You've got to serve tough though, just not out the back or in the net.
Absolutely. Those two will not get you anywhere.
Lexi to serve here. Solid rotation for Katie and Lexi here. Deep serve. Line judge has called it in. Now, from my view here, the touch, it looks out from my view here. The ref has come down. The referee telling Varry to take a step back. As the crowd are making noise for the referee's decision. And it's called out, and the crowd erupts. The whole of Ayr has erupted, it sounds like.
I can hear cows mooing in a field in a far off land.
Varry to serve here. Hold on, it's down ref, just taking some time, making sure we've got the right server here. Serve from Varry. Out. Some would say the ball doesn't lie, but I think it does because I can see the mark, and it is out.
An out for an out makes the whole world out.
Yep. Serve here from Katie. Picks on Varry. One arm touch from Lexi. Great set. And Lexi finds the sand. This is huge. It is 1-for-1 right now. This couldn't be more intense.
What do you reckon, Matt? Do you think Katie and Lexi are going to find this next point to take it to a third, or do you think Lynn and Varry will bring it back?
I'm unsure. It's too tight to call right now. Deep serve. Varry with the deep corner swing. They stare through the net. Lynn Beattie to serve here. 23-23. Now, last time she served it in the net. Gets it over this time. Katie runs behind. Great swing from Katie Barbour over the block of Varry.
Nice shot to that corner. They were just nowhere near it, and that's ideal.
And here, Lexi and Katie have another match point, another set point. Sorry. Lexi served down the middle. Awkward pass from Varry. Has to dig the ball over. Bump set. Touch. And Katie and Lexi take the second set, and we're going 3. A bit of miscommunication there from Lynn and Varry, but sometimes it happens. That's a you-me shot, no you, no me.
Yep, so we're going to a third. Let's hear it in the comments. Who do you think's going to win this third set and become the CEV SCA Zonal Beach Volleyball Tour Championship here at Kyle Academy in Ayr? Rachel Morrison showing a bit of love for Katie Barbour and Lexi Crusey. I think she wants to see them take this win.
Rachel's in Tennessee with my boyfriend Liam coaching. Here we go, and the down ref calls us back in to get this third set going. Now this third set is a race to 15.
We'll switch sides at multiples of 5. And then, yeah, if you get 15 first, you win. So that's probably, I'd say, what Katie and Lexi's plan is to just get to 15 first.
Here we have a Lynn to serve to get us off. Deep serve, and I think I can feel the rain coming on here, and it's an overpass, and Vary gets up there, doesn't touch the net band this time, which is great.
Vary will be really aggressive on these overpasses. She just wants to put them away, so it's best not to give them.
High serve there. Katie runs behind, and she finds the line. Lynn was there, thought it was going out, but nope. Katie finds that line. Lexi back to Crusey to serve here. Picks on Vary, high pass, nice set from Lynn. Katie peels, and it just goes over her. And there, Katie being honest, and it touches her. Now, not many do that.
No, they don't. But we do respect the integrity of when they do. Claire Burns showing a bit of love for Lynn and Vary. Big swing and a block by Katie Barbour. Vary finding the court down that line.
Katie having a wee finger wag at the ref there about the handset. Wasn't the cleanest. Did come out a bit spinny. She's just giving a wee laugh to the ref there. This is getting feisty as well. 3-1 up to Beattie and Wallace here. Swing on 2 from Lexi, and we're there. Hard power swing. That is what she brings to that team.
Absolutely. That and her intelligence as she went to Yale. So she will be really smart as well. Katie Barbour back to serve.
Picks on Lynn here. And Lynn finds that postage stamp. Here we go, Lynn back to serve again. 4-2 to Beattie and Wallace here. Now the sun is shining again. It did start raining for a bit there.
We've got some really scary looking clouds surrounding us. So we'll see how long it'll hold off for. But that's a nice little passover for a point. A passy point, if you will, for Crusey.
Experience, and as you keep saying, she went to Yale. That's her intelligence. Serve here from Lexi. High pass from Vary there. Nice dig there. And Vary gets the block. Big celebration there from Lynn, and it is now 5-3 to Beattie and Wallace.
Yes, we've got Wallace back to serve. In the net.
How many times do we need to say it? It just doesn't help anyone. Katie back to serve here. Who will she pick on? They have been splitting between them too.
Yeah, it's been pretty even, I would say. On Wallace. Played out of the net by Beattie. Oh, and Wallace just can't get that over the net. It's too tight, too low, and we've got a point switch, or a side switch.
Yep, 5-5. Good performance there from Lexi and Katie to bring that back. And a swing off the block there. That's what Katie and Lexi were doing against Vary, using the block. And Lynn and Vary pull one back. Serve from Lynn here, deep on Katie. Bump set, runs behind. Wee roll shot in, picked up by Lynn. And she gives one back down the line. Look at them. 7-5 to Beattie and Wallace. It's still tight though. Now, there has been a poll put in the chat of the live chat. If you could all go give a vote of who's going to win this championship. On, Lexi goes on to. Vary saying no. Not sure what to, but here we are. Time out from Lexi and Katie here. Who doesn't love a comeback story?
What is your all-time favorite comeback story, Matt?
There's too many to think of. There's just too many to think of. So many have happened in life. I would think when St Johnstone won the Scottish Cup and the League Cup, that no one expected them to do that. I would say that was a comeback of comebacks. Yeah, maybe when Suragazi won the Premiership 2 or 3 years ago up in Dundee, they were down 2-0, came back 1-3-2. Here we are, Lynn to serve. The rain is coming down now. Some would say it's raining cats and dogs, but I can't see any cats and dogs falling. It's 8-5 to Lynn and Vary. The sunglasses are off for Lynn. It's getting serious.
Not much sun to be seen at the moment, so I could see why she might do that. Good touch by Lynn, but Wallace just wasn't there to get that second touch on it.
Vary takes the sunglasses off. It is getting serious. Good swing there. Deep serve. Lynn goes on to, picked up. Katie chooses to bump set it, and it's a big block there. Big celebration, big shout. That was a long shout. Now, I think Katie could have got her hands on that, but the balls will be slippery here in the rain.
They sure will. Slippery and sandy. Not a great combination, if I might say so myself.
Nope, and the crowd are getting the brawlies out. Now, Katie giving her sunglasses in, and Lexi's. Here we go. Lynn drying the ball off. Now who will she pick on? It's 9-6 to Beattie and Wallace here in the final. Bump set behind. Great shot from Katie. Deep right over, some would say jumbo. Here we go, Katie to serve here. Tough serve here from Katie. Deep serve on Vary. Lynn chooses the handset, comes out spinning, and he's called for a double. That might be those slippery balls.
It'll be the slippery and sandy balls that will have done the double. Well, Lynn did the double, but as a result of the slippery and sandy balls.
Katie back to serve here. It is 9-8 to Beattie and Wallace. It's getting tight. Deep serve on Lynn. Vary bump sets it, Katie's up. And there's a net touch from Katie, I think. Oh! And the down rest called it on Lynn. Lynn argues it. Absolutely not the ball. Lynn is saying it's the ball. Katie celebrates. Lynn is in shock. There's an argument here. Now, I don't know how long she can argue without getting a card here. Katie's saying it's the weather. She puts her hand out and she says, yep, it's raining. Here we go, 9-9. Big serve from Katie here. Deep on. In between the two of them. Bump set up. Katie peels. One-handed touch. Katie chases it down. Bumps over. Lexi bumps it into the net tape. (10-9) to Beattie and Wallace. Pass from Lexi here. Katie bumps it up. Look at that. She makes up for putting it in the net tape. Rolls it right over. A wee knuckle. Wee knuckle duster.
10-10. Now, Matt, this game has been so close. As close as it's been since like 0-0, I think.
Yep, it's hard to disagree with that. That's a great point, Maddie. Now Lexi to serve your strong rotation.
Dare I say it couldn't be closer.
Lexi serves out wide down the line, trying to pin Vary wide. Trying to test out that knee brace that she's got on. She jarred her knee in the Edinburgh 4-star last week. Thankfully made a recovery to represent her country here. It is properly raining here. Vary float serve onto Katie. Lexi just can't chase it down. It is 12-10 to Lynn and Vary.
You can see the bit of frustration on Katie Barbour's face. She's actually made the comment to me earlier. She said, I think it just has to start raining when I play. And to be fair to her, it really has been.
Deep swing. And it's out from Lynn. It's just out from the reaction of Lynn there. Big celebrations from Katie and Lexi. They've got away with one there. It is 12-11 to Lynn and Vary here. Katie to serve here. It is really raining here. Deep serve. Takes Vary high and it's an ace from Katie Barbour. That brings it back to 12-12. And Lynn asking she get a timeout and she gets one. Now that will just be chill out, calm, relax. Just take a breather. What do you think's happening in the Lexi and Katie corner, Maddie?
I think they're just probably talking about the weather and how it's raining and perhaps how they can make sure that they get these next 3 points to be the first to get to 15, because that will win them the game, essentially.
Yep. Race to 15, win by 2 points. That is the bread and butter. Now, it's raining so much that our black tent has been infiltrated by the weather. I'm not sure what to do about that. Not sure whose budget that comes out of, but here we are. Now, look at all the wee thank you to all our volunteers over the weekend. Absolutely getting drenched right now. And we're back out and ready to go.
What a way to finish the weekend, by the way. You volunteered all weekend in some pretty nice weather. But just that exclamation point. This nice little rain shower.
Katie asked for a dry ball as it was just sitting in the rain. Which is a fair question.
Yep.
Katie serve here. Can she get a back-to-back ace? Serves on Lynn. Nice pass from Lynn. Bump set from Vary. Finds the touches and it just catches Lexi high. Going for the chicken wing there. On to the switch here. 13-12 to Lynn and Vary. Lynn Beattie to serve here. Now we're taking our time, making sure the balls are dry. Serves deep on Katie. Lynn picks it up. And Lynn and Vary have championship point. 14-12.
Lynn back to serve. Now she's going to need to get this one in the court.
Yep. She's hit the past couple in the net. Katie passes. Nice set. Lynn picks it up. Varry can't chase it down. They have brought one championship point back, 14-13. Now, from what I recall, Lexi's got a couple of aces here. That would do them just perfect right now. Who's she going to pick on? I think it'll be Varry. Great serve. Side out to win it here. Nice pick up from Lexi. Lexi to swing. And she finds the sand. Composure from Lexi there. Great pick up. Good peel from Katie. Strong rotation here. 14-14. Picks on Varry again. High pass. And she swings tight and Katie's called on the net, but you've got to go for it right now. You have got to go for it. You've got to throw the beans at it. What?
Oh. This is a real barn burner, folks. If you don't know what a barn burner is, I recommend you look it up. But I'll tell you right now.
And Lynn and Varry have won the championship 16-14. We are done for our first final, women's final. An absolute brilliant match, absolutely superb. Big hugs from each team there. Any words to say on that, Maddie?
What a way to start our finals, I'll say. It was a great, exciting match from both pairs. And I'm just looking forward to the men's game now.
Yep, we will take a wee break now as we go and get some refreshments before our men's final will be kicking off soon. Congratulations once again to Lynn and Varry for winning the gold, and Katie and Lexi winning the silver.